So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beckley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The national anthem of Argentina rings out.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, there's a player below, Peter, who loves the high intensity, and it's Lautaro Martinez. His very direct style, as well as the ability to change rhythm, I think he would go down well in a lot of other teams. But the way he likes to press in the final third, it's something that's often overlooked, something that contributes to that directness. He puts a big shift in.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. And the through ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And, oh, that's ambitious. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Salah. And he is dashing away. Martinez claims comfortably.
Mohamed Salah clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He is through here. He's going for goal. Oh, Mada! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Argentina definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Almada concedes a free kick for that. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Fernandez. Now he's off and running.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that has not gone well. This is a promising build-up. Pass is just off target. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Medina, and it's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul, that ball looks a good one. It's a pretty loose pass. That'll be a throw. He's got away. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina gain their reward with an early goal. Some resolute defending there. Chips it through. And he's taking no chances there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Quarter of an hour played. Pass somewhat off target. Romero spots it and intercepts. Spread out to the left. Tries one from range. And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Egypt are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely shaped ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Lisandro Martinez gets it clear. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, this is a... There's the shot! Goal! Egypt! And the comeback is complete! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Good ball, good take. Egypt have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. That was good alertness. Montiel. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance here to counter. De Paul. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking to play him in. Shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And the shot! Well taken goal. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 24 minutes is number 7, Rodrigo de Paul.
Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. It's a searching pass. Martinez finds himself offside. And he's quick to return it. And here's Mohamed Salah.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's intervened well there. Fernandez. And he was quick to react. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. It's Salah! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Egypt now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Salah. Approaching the half-hour mark. Not the most accurate pass. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And that's definitely not his best. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Martinez. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. Martinez. That's going wide left. Romero cuts it out. Almada. That has not gone well. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's made its way to him. Martinez comes out and deals with it. Well read, nice interception. Out towards the flank. Oh, easy pickings there. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a promising position. Decent chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Egypt, palpably stronger, better, superior.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through, looking for the run. And it's been hooked away. And that's a throw-in. Almada gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's managed to misplace that. Well, what a waste that one is. Egypt heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mohamed Salah. Medina. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's in a great position here. Played out wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Martinez! And that's a good finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? That's been cut out, well played. A probing pass. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
De Paul. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
been slid through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The ball's gone astray. McAllister. Oh, that's clever. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now, that looks a decent ball. Now, that's well seen too.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aimed beyond the defence, and that was asking for too much. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Martinez is flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. De Paul. Messi. Martinez. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. The ball has bounced loose now. Romero calmly anticipates. He's got away. De Paul knocks it out wide. Almada. He's picked his way. He's having a shot! And it's in! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And we've reached half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Egypt find themselves ahead at the end of a goal-rich first half. It is great entertainment here.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Fernandes. De Paul. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Done delicately. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing nice and neat. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Paul. Almada. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Almada has it out wide and in space. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been slung wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking tidy in possession here. Now there's a fine ball. It's Salah! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Mohamed Salah probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
McAllister. De Paul. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Has a look and plays it forward. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And here's Mohamed Salah, and he's in on goal, shot at goal! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Number 12.
Egypt go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Some really good ball movement. Fernandes. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. That's put paid to the danger. Showing great feet there. Martinez. It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Medina gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's having a go! And he's stuck it away!
The goal scorer for Egypt after 56 minutes is number 11.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's intervened well there. Messi has given away a free kick. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Medina. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Looking for a runner. And it's been played through. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Almost an hour gone. Strong running down that left flank. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's found a way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has been knocked clear, and that's been won straight back. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
This just about within shooting range. And no mistake. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Egypt are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pass somewhat off target. But that has not gone well. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Threads one in, on the through ball. Martinez! Oh, it's come off the upright. No, it's wide.
The ball really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Fernandez. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's well spotted. Well, that's been cut out, well played. De Paul. Real chance here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's gone for goal. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. No way through. Looking for the run. And they've got a throw. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's good play from him.
And he's running through. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 24, Fernandez.
Argentina get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. That's destined for the flank. Played out to the left flank. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now that's well seen too. De Paul. Fernandez. Messi. Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's out of play for a goal kick. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely spread. And he's undercooked that. Fernandez. That has not gone well. De Paul. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he was quick to react. Egypt have it back and can go again. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. Not the most accurate pass. Now this could be a chance. Defending of the desperate variety. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Paul, well, that's beautifully weighted. Space for him to turn and look. An uncompromising challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land. He's looking wide. Just too much on that. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's having a good look here. So the perfect chance to get one back. It's just beyond his reach. Mohamed Salah. Can he get on the end of this? He'll try from distance! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Corner number 2 then. Here's a chance! And Martinez! And they can counter here. Mohamed Salah. Shapes to shoot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Egypt benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Played into space. Now he's just misjudged that one.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Egypt couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nicked it back promptly. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good-looking ball. And that has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a good spell of possession, this. Fernandez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's come to nothing. Searching pass he's played there. Chips it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away.
Minute has been indicated.
Medina, De Paul, into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mohamed Salah! And he's missed it. And claimed it back swiftly. Martinez chooses to deal with it himself. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Picked out brilliant, and he shoots! And he's steered it beyond the post. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's a lovely, neat pass. Keep the ball and you win. And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
A little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.